Hey friends, it's Jenny, and I'm getting ready to work on this week's A Cherry on Top Sketch Challenge. As a reminder, the Sketch Challenge is listed every week. This is number 436, and it's due by 11:59 Eastern on Wednesday, July 23rd. One random winner is awarded 1,000 cherry points, while all others receive 100 for loading to the gallery. Another thing is that when you load it to the gallery, if you tag products that you have used in your video, you get points, and then you can earn up to 10 points when you do that loading to the gallery. Now this week's sketch, as you can see, is a 5x7 with 3 smaller photos under it. It looks like there's text background on the 12x12 paper, and it looks like the photo is framed. There's a line for these photos on the bottom here, and you've got your title. Let me show you what I plan to use. I am going to be using the Butterfly Kisses collection from Doodlebug. Now, I have had this for a little bit, and this is the first time I'm breaking it out. So I'm excited to use it, and it'll be fun. I have got only this photo here, and it is printed on 5x7, and I'm going to go ahead and border it in white. But these are of Josie, just some cute pictures that her mama took and sent to me. What I plan to do on that bottom strip where they had the 2.5x5 squares is make some 2.5x squares and then just go ahead and embellish those. So this is my photo. I have available to use here. Let me go ahead and move my little tray. I am going to be cutting out, I believe, this good title. Good to use as part of my title. I think this is adorable. I could cut out every single piece of this. So this is going to be incorporated in some way in my title. I am going to put my photo on the white, the yellow, and the stripe. So this will be layered up, and then I plan to use the yellow to go ahead and make those 3 little squares that are going to be embellished. I do have the 6x12 sticker sheet for this collection. I did not buy the mini stickers, just this one. The papers that I'm choosing to use, I am going to use, I pulled this out for something here. I also pulled it out because I like this. So we'll see what I end up using, but I pulled this out to use cut-aparts. The back of this is a white and multicolored polka dot. This is going to be my background paper, representative of the text that we saw in the background. So this is just going to be what I plan to use. Instead of text, it's going to be these lines of flowers and butterflies. Now the back of this one is just a tone-on-tone orange butterfly, and this one is called Rainbow Garden. I am going to back everything on this petite print, so I'm going to go ahead. If you remember, the photo did have kind of a larger border around it, so I'm going to back it on this petite print, and this is in the color, let's see, lemon. I think it's just lemon plaid and grid. So yeah, here's the back, but I'm going to use the plaid side, the polka dot side, because the fact that I'm going to frame the photo in a polka dot, so I figured I'd use the polka dot side plus bring in some of that white. Now as you can see here, I have lots of embellishments to choose from. I've got shape sprinkles, I've got puffy hearts, I've got several doodle pops to choose from. I also have odds and ends, which is all of the different images in the collection, and these will probably be what I use primarily to build those 3 little squares. I also have 2 of the Butterfly Kisses bits and pieces. These are both packages of flowers and butterflies and things like that. I have 2 because one I got at a great price, one I had bought previously, and Doodlebug tends to use the same colors, so I'll be set there. I do have the puffy icons and the 6x8 paper pad. So let me go ahead, get to work, start putting some things together, and we'll come back and take a look to see what I've come up with. Okay, I am done with this week's A Cherry on Top sketch layout. I used the Butterfly Kisses collection from Doodlebug, and I did use a piece of the petite prints. So from the collection, I used this 12 by 12 petite prints, this 12 by 12, and then I cut this out from one of the 12 by 12s that had the cards on there. The flowers and such are from just one of the packs, the embellishment packs, and I did do some fussy cutting around them to remove some of the white because I wanted them to stand out against the white background, but then I ended up filling them up anyway. So I used some doodle pops here, the 2 butterflies, and then there's 2 flowers. I do have some of the enamel shapes here. I also have some of the puffy shapes. So we've got the rainbow and a couple of hearts. And this is the layout that I will be adding to the cherry gallery for this week. Let me know if you are going to play along. Let me know what you think of my layout. I mean, the picture says it all. Look at this beautiful little girl. She's going to be 1 year old tomorrow, so I can't wait to celebrate. There's a party this weekend, but I'll be spending the day with her tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, for spending your time with me. I do appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.